got a cup of tea? Try to seek them out.
Make sure you've got hydration.
And be father that you're born unto alive. If you feel me, ladies, roll it down to ride.
Come on, roll it down.
Roll it down, roll it down, roll. Roll it down, roll it down, roll. Roll it down, roll it
So this is
down.
my DJ bit.
Roll it down, roll it down.
Yes, I hope you enjoyed that longer than usual interlude, because at the same time I was grinning at you guys. I was desperately trying to get YouTube sorted, but it's done. So we got both working at the same time. Whoop, whoop. I'm giving myself a pat on the back. So if anybody wants to log in YouTube, all you need to do is look for Reggae Choir. That is it. And we are ready to go. So as always, please make sure that you have your lyrics available. Do you have your lyrics? So I've got you on my mobile Facebook this time, and I've got YouTube on my laptop. So do you have your lyrics available? Do I need to make that available for you? Do I need to copy the link from Dropbox and put it in there? You let me know. Otherwise, what would be really helpful is if somebody else can pop that in, pop the link in the comment section for anybody who is looking for the parts. Sorry, I'd interrupted the broadcast for a second. So I can't do it on the phone, which is what I'm on. So if somebody else can just pop it in, that'd be great. So the first one, I think the first one we're going to do is Marcia Aitken's classic. I'm still in love with you, boys. So what I'm going to do is, before we start singing, as always, we've got to do our warm-ups, right? So let's do that. So we're going to continue. Right. So I just got a message up on my thing. So I'm going to play some stuff, some instrumentals, right, that we're going to do some exercises to. All right. Okay. So here we go. Let me get that up for you. Oh, gosh. That was too much workout for me. Was it for you as well? All right. So bear with me, people. Bear with me. Usually I'm sorted. All right. So let's do this one. All right, so as you know, we've got to do our warm-up first. So let's start with our shoulders, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. We go back, 2, 3, 4, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go. 1, 2, only 4 times. 3, 4, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head to your left, hold it, and to your right. Hold it to your left, hold it to your right. And all the way around, we're going to go left, back, your right, and down again, your left, back, your right, and down. Opposite now, your right, back, your left, and down again, your right, back, your left, and down. Good, we're going to tilt our head, all right? We're going to start to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go left, take it easy, center, your right, center again, your left, center, your right, and we're going to turn now to your left, center, your right, center. One more time. Good. 1 Wonderful. Okay, so now I'm going to move it on. I'm going to move it on. All right, so let's move on to the face. Good. Keep going. Keep going. And now all the way around. Keep going all the way around. Opposite direction. And now we're going to do our lip trill. Stay in your mid-range. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Stay in the notes that are comfortable for you. Keep going. Keep going, people. That's it. Wonderful. Keep going. And now we're going to go. So I'm looking at my phone because I'm going to take some live video of this as well. So we're going to go mid, high, and low. All the way down. All the way up. So I'm telling people on WhatsApp right now, we're doing a Reggae Choir sing-along. Come and join us, YouTube or Facebook. Now is the time, 12 to 1:30. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is move on. I'm going to give you some notes. I'm going to give you some notes to sing now. So I'm going to play another song. I'll give you some easy notes to sing, and I'm going to assume that you're doing them with me. So I'll do it first. I'll demonstrate it first, and then you do it. So we'll do it to another song. Here we go. All instrumentals I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. Now you. Again. Last time. Now listen. Let's try that again. And again. Last time. Good. Now listen. Repeat. Last time. Okay, good. Great. So we're done with that. We're going to get on with the business of singing. So let me just get rid of that. Bring this up. So I'm going to play it through. Make sure, as I asked before, you got your lyrics ready to go. And so I'm going to play all the way through first. Okay, the song is called I'm Still in Love with You. And you know it's been sampled so many times, redone so many times. So I hope Marcia Aitking and all the people who are involved in making that record are getting their just dues in terms of their royalties and such. So here we go. Just sorting out the levels on this, so we'll be ready to go. Bear with me, people. So I don't need this one, and I don't need 1, 2, 3. That's it. Here we go. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Return. turn down the music a little bit.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
So Fiona, what you need to do is make sure you go onto, I always pop the links up, okay? So they're on the, no, okay. Sorry guys, I need to say this. So I do this for you guys every single week. When I upload the singing demos and everything, I always make sure that the lyrics are available for you. So please, because I do make it a point of making sure that you have everything that you need at your disposal before coming to the day's session, so that you're set up. The links are always on the page. All right, on the Reggae Choir page on Facebook, YouTube, you haven't got that as yet, but your Facebookers, you always have the links. If you don't have it right now, I urge you to go and get it now for you. Make sure you have these lyrics before you get onto the session. Yeah, so you're not scrambling, so that you're ready, you're prepped and ready to go. So go back to the Reggae Choir page. You'll see the links that are attached to the video demonstrations, singing demonstrations that I have there. Also, I always put the lyrics up within the notes section as well. So you've got two separate places for you to get the lyrics. And so, yes, this is me kind of admonishing you guys a little bit to say that make sure you're prepared and you've got that before you come. All right, so that's it. That's enough of the slap of the hand. So I'm going to play it through again from the top. If somebody, as I had asked for before, if somebody can put the Dropbox link in the comments for people, if you wish to, then I'd be very grateful, because you're on my phone and I'm unable to do that for you. Here we go. Hey, yes. Oh, sorry, there was a bit of a syncing issue with my interface. Here we go again, last time. Hope you can hear it. Good, I'm glad you made it, Rose. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Thank you very much for sharing.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Hey.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
So this is a shout out to Facebook. Nobody's making any money off this. This is my Facebook disclaimer. This is just a bunch of us getting together, enjoying ourselves.
You don't know how to love me, not even how to kiss me. I don't know why. I love you, baby. I'm still in love with you, boy. I'm still in love with you. You don't know how to love me.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves, people.
You don't know. You don't know how to love me. I love you, baby. You don't know how to love me, not even how to kiss me. I don't know why. I love you, baby. I'm still in love with you, boy. I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you.
Okay, so tenors, I really want to say this first. In the choruses, you're singing the line "Still in Love with You." So you're singing a counter melody, and you're singing it in a slightly different place where the sopranos and the altos are singing it. All right. So just make sure I'm gonna go through that with you. But what I wanted to highlight is once you do that one line, it's the same every single time. So in each chorus, I think, especially in the first chorus, you can see where it says T2, that's tenor 2, that's usually the lower register of a male. All right, so if we're looking at baritone or bass, that's really supposed to tenors. But that's just for the men or for the ladies who are able to hit those notes. So once you sing that line, it's the same all the way through. So it's that same line 4 times in the first verse. All right, so it's easy peasy on your part. Sopranos, you are following altos who are singing the lead, all right, on this particular song. All right, so let's have a look then at, I'm going to start with soprano, actually. I'm going to start with soprano. I'm still, and I think I'm not sure if you're singing the same thing. Let me just double check.
I'm still in love with you, boy. I'm still in love.
So you're singing the same as alto. This is the first chorus.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
All the same. So you're singing unison right now.
I'm still in love with you.
Great. So altos and sopranos, you can sing with me at the same time. All right. So it's 1, 2. I'm still in love with you, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and the same. I'm still in love with you, boy. Then the melody changes. 4, 1, 2. I'm still in love. Then back up with you, boy. Then the last line is the same as before. I'm still in love. And changes here with you. So you end on a really much lower note than when you started. I'm still in love with you. So if you find that very last bit a bit challenging, all you then need to do is you can forget that. That's just frills. You can just do it straight, okay? So if you find that I'm looking at 2 cameras, I am. I'm looking at you, Facebook, and I'm looking at you, YouTube. So that last line could be, I'm still in love with you. So you're fine to hold it, all right? So let's give it a go. So Mark, this isn't for you. This is right now, this is for soprano and alto. So here we go. Hey, nice one, Pat.
I'm still in love.
Sing with
me. With you, boy.
Good. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Good. Now it's going to change here.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Good. Repeat again the first part.
I'm still in love.
Stay low.
With you.
Yeah, did you get that? Now, as always, when I go through these sections, for me to know if you're doing this properly. I don't even know why I use 2 fingers to push my glasses back. That just seemed really naff. That just seemed extra. Just give me a thumbs up, or give me a thumbs down, or send me a note, I don't understand, or Fola, can you go over the section again? I'm quite happy. That's why I'm here. All right, so I'm going to keep it moving and move on to the tenors. All right, so this is where you are. You're going to still, tenors, hear yourself, hear the alto lead, so you know where you are. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm still in love with you. So that's you, tenors. 2, 3, alto and soprano doing their bit. And then in love with you. Main melody. And then you, tenors. In love with you. Yeah? I'm still in love with you. All right, so for you, tenors, the main melody, I'm still in love with you. I apologize for all the flats and the sharps out there. And then you repeat that melody the third time. I'm still in love with you. So you've got to make sure that you can hit those notes, especially ladies. If you're used to singing low, make sure you can hit those low notes. But I think we're going to do that one again. Let's give it a go. Again, give me a thumbs up. Let me know, or not, as the case might be, if you're able to follow. If I'm going too fast, let me know. All right, here we go. Tenors, this is for you. Here we go. 1, 2, alto, sopranos, join in. Here we go. I'm still in love with you. Good, tenor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Main melody. Here we go. I'm still in love with you. Good. Do it at the same pitch as me, men. Don't go lower. I'm still in love with you. Main melody, here we go. I'm still in love with you. Okay. Hope you got that. Yes? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, Fola. Please help me. All right, so we're going to move on to the first verse. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to stay with sopranos, actually, in this instance. Yeah, Gwen's always like, yeah, I'm good. I hope everybody else is good. All right, so here we go. Yeah, Nicole, you got it. Good, wonderful. So here's how the section is. Soprano, you'll hear yourself in verse 1. Tenor, here you are. To love me, not even how to kiss me. I don't know why. I love you, baby. Okay, so really, this is what I should have said before we even start. Everyone, this is a seductive song. All right, so you got to bring that emotion to the table. It's not going to work if you're singing, I'm still in love with you, boy. No, ain't nobody feeling that. That's great if you're in a pub, right? But you really got to put something good in there. You know, imagine, pretend it's an Oscar-winning performance. All right. So I'm just going to mute the tenors for the moment. So sopranos, you can hear yourself. To love me, not even how to kiss me. I don't know why. I love you, baby. so let's go through that. So sopranos, you are 1, 2. Ooh, oh, I love you, baby. Oh, you got that? Did you see how I sung baby? I didn't go, I love you, baby. We're not doing that. I love you, baby. So just give it a little something, yeah? Put a little breath on it, you know. Sprinkle some seasoning. That is it. That's the same. We want some seasoning on this, all right? A little bit more than salt and pepper, all right? We may want a little bit of jerk in there, all right? A bit of jerk seasoning, a bit of seasonal, all purpose. I'm going over the top now. So here we go. One more time, soprano. Sing along with me. Here we go. Ooh,
not even how to kiss me. I don't know why.
1, 2, 3.
I love you, baby.
Okay? All right. So we're going to move on. Tenors, this is you in the same place. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute sopranos. That's right, Sandra. I love you, baby. So, tenors, this is you.
To love me, not even how to kiss me. I don't know why.
Tenors, this is you.
I love you, baby.
Good. So your oohs and your ahs are the same. You're using the same notes. I'm going to play it again for you. Here we go.
To love me, not even how to kiss me. I don't know why.
Here we go.
I love you, baby.
Okay, so tenors, your notes are ooh. Now and then the last bit is I love you, baby. Okay, all right, so we do it one more time. Ooh, that's your note. Sing the same pitch as me. Ooh, 1, 2. Ooh, now into an ah. Now I love you, baby, and I love you, baby. I hope that's good for you guys. All right, so I'll tell you what, is that it? I'll tell you what, let's go from the top of the song to the end of the second chorus. All right, let's make sure that we're good to go. All right, so let me, and you're going to hear yourself. All right, all your parts. Any questions? Okay, I'm great, Mark. Nice one. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
3, 4. 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
3, 4. 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you.
Good. Altos, this is you.
You don't know how to love me, not even how to kiss me. I don't know why. I love you, baby.
Here we go.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
1, 2. Now it changes here. Listen.
I'm still in love with you.
All right, so it's just that last bit that changes. Altos, I'm making the assumption that you know the melody of the lead melody of this song, but if not, let me just quickly go over the melody for verse 1. So it goes, you don't know how to love me, ooh, not even how to kiss me, oh, I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, I love you, baby. So the thing I'd like you to look out for, altos, is the why. Think of it as 2 separate syllables there. Why is why, okay, as opposed to why. No, why, 2 separate notes. All right, so let's move on to the interlude. I think I made this up. Sometimes, you know, when you, I don't know if I borrowed this or whether it is an original by myself. I believe this is me. All right, so this is the interlude here. So here we go.
Don't know.
Let me go back a little bit. So straight out of chorus 2 into the interlude.
You don't know how to love me.
Hey, Marilyn.
You don't know. You don't know
Good.
how to love me. I love you, baby.
Okay, so let's look at that section. Soprano, I'm going to start with you. So here you are. So soprano, you sing kind of the same as alto to a point, and then you change. All right, so here we go. 3, 4.
You don't know how to love me.
There.
You don't know how to love me. I love you, baby.
So that section there goes, you don't know how to love me. 3, 4. You don't know, ba, ba. You don't know how to love me. I love you, baby. Did you get that? Yes? No? Am I going too fast? Let's do it one more time with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't know how to love me. You don't know. 3, 4. You don't know how to love me. I love you, baby. All right, so it's on the word to, sopranos, that you go up. So soprano and alto, you are the same. You don't know how. And then soprano, you go up. Altos, you then just keep it straight. All right, so I'll play that for you in a second. Hey there, Jess. Thank you for joining us. So let's look at altos. Same place. Sopranos join in. Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
You don't know how to love me.
2, 3.
You don't know.
Good.
Don't know how to love me. I love you, baby.
Okay, so could you hear that on those first 2 lines? You don't know how to love me. You don't know. And then when you repeat that line again, there is a slight difference at the point where I told you, but you come together, soprano and alto, on the very last line. I love you, baby. All right, so I'm going to play that for you again. Altos join in, sopranos. 2, 3, 4.
You don't know how to love me.
2, 3, 4.
You don't know. You don't know how to to love me.
And then
I love you, baby.
or do you go back to the same? I've just realised I don't think you do. I could be wrong. I usually am. Yeah, sorry, my bad. No, you're in harmony all the way through. I'm sorry about that. All right, so you good to go, alto? I hope you are. Tenors, I'm going to shift my attention to you. Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
You don't know.
That's it. One.
I love you, baby.
So it's just those two lines for you, tenor. Yeah. You don't know, I love you, baby. You don't know, the octave. And then the last line, I love you, baby. Let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. You don't know how to love me.
You don't know.
And then, you don't know how to love me. Tenor.
I love you, baby.
Okay, so I apologize for the flats and sharps that are in there, tenors, my bad. I love you, baby. So let's put that all together. All right, same place. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You don't know how to love me.
2, 3.
You don't know.
Good.
You don't know how to love me. I love you, baby.
How's that? Yes? No? Sort of? Give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Fola, I'm holding on by my fingertips. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to do is, let me move on to the next section. Altos, I'm going to start with you. Here we go.
You don't know how to love me.
So what would your bits be, soprano
Not
and tenor?
even how to kiss me.
Because it's as before.
I don't know why. I love you, baby.
Okay, so sopranos, tenor, you're the same as you were before on V1. All right, so I'll go over those very quickly for you, but I wanted to do that for you. Altos, let's go again one more time.
You don't know how to love me. Not even how to kiss me. I don't know why. I love you, baby.
Good. So what I was doing was singing the soprano along with the alto part. All right. Tenor, I always feel like I'm neglecting the tenors. So here we go with yours.
You don't know how to love me. Not even
Same
how
on the
to
R.
kiss me. I don't know why. I love you, baby.
All right, that's it. All right, so let's go to the end. All right, so I'm going to play all of that for you because, guys, we're almost done. Cannot believe it. Here we go.
I'm still in love with you, boy. I'm still in love with you.
Changes here. Great.
I'm still in love with you.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's look at that last bit. All right, so the first line is as we've done before, so I'm going to start with you altos.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
So changes coming up.
I'm still in love with you.
Yeah. 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you.
All right, so that bit is my brain just went again. Sometimes I get these brain freezes. I'm still in love with you, boy. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love. Stay down there with you. So it's that middle one. La la la. Okay, so let's do that again, altos.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you.
1, 2.
I'm still in love with you.
Hope you got that. So I'm going to move on to soprano. Here we go. And
I'm still in love with you, boy.
4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you.
Changes that last note.
I'm still in love with you.
Mark is saying, I don't know if you guys are reading the comments, he's trying not to chat too much Chandapal lyrics. Those of you who know, Sean Paul did his own version on top of this this rhythm. So yes, it is really difficult, isn't it? Because Chandapal, he did a good job. Okay, so soprano, I'm going to play that again for you. 4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love
Same.
with you. I'm still in love with you.
So whereas alto will go, I'm still in love with you. Sopranos, you're doing, I'm still in love with you. Just that last bit. Okay, so just be aware that you're following altos to in some degree, but not all the way through. All right. So I feel the necessity to play those two parts together so you can see where you come together, where you converge, and then where you move off into your own direction. So here we go. 1, 2.
I'm still in love.
So you're the same unison.
With you, boy.
Yeah, so the same here. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love.
Here we go.
With you.
And then soprano. Yeah? Good.
I'm still in love with you.
And there again. Okay, so it's just for you to remember. So it happens to be on the U, on the last 2 U's. Okay, so on the middle U, the last word of the middle line, and the last word of the last line is where the notes change. All right. Okay. So tenor, all about you now. Here we go.
Love you, baby. I'm still in love with you.
So you're doing the same as before, yeah, tenors?
I'm still in love with you.
3, 4.
I'm still in love with you.
I'm going to play that one more time for you. Here we go.
Love you, baby.
4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you.
Okay, tenors. Yes, Sandra, I'll do that. At which point, please do the first U again for sopranos. Okay, is that at the last section of the song, the bit that we're going through now? Sandra, if you could just clarify which section in the song you want me to go over. All right. So if it's the section we've just done, it's called C3, the third chorus. So tenors, still in love with you. 1, 2. I'm feeling still in love with you. I'm still in love with you. So that's you, tenors. All right. Let me know if you've got that. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Not sure. Just like Sandra, I'm going to go over the soprano section again. All right. If there's something that you need me to go over, I'm quite happy to do so. So soprano, this is you. Last section.
Love you, baby. I'm still in love with you, boy.
3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you.
I hope that was helpful to you, Sandra. Let me know. And to anybody else, with you. Yeah, that's always the thing, Mark, struggling to remember the parts. Yeah, and that can only come with practice, really. There's just no way around it. It's not always the parts you're going to remember all the way through. So let's give it a go, people. So here we go from the top. That's the song. Sorry, that's what I wanted to say. We've done it. All right. Excellent. Oh wow, Sandra, you've got some range if you were going up an octave. All right, here we go. Here we go. So you're gonna hear your vocal parts, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
2, 3, 4. Remember, soprano and alto, you're the same.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Yes! Joanna's joined me. I'm only just seeing you, Joanne.
I'm still in love with you.
Good. Here we go.
You don't know how to love me. Not even how to kiss me. I don't know why. I love you, baby. I'm still in love with you, boy. I'm still in love with you. You don't know. You don't know how to love me. 2, 3. You don't know. Just sing in the octave tenor. Don't know how to love me. I love you, baby. Okay, alto, here you go. You don't know how to love me. Not even how to kiss me. I don't know why. 1, 2. I love you, baby. Here we go. I'm still in love with you, boy. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm still in love. Here we go. With you. 3, 4. Good. I'm still in love with you. Woo! Nice. Well done, people. Well done. Getting there. We're getting there. Can you believe we've been doing this for 14 weeks? Yeah, you heard me. 14. 14 weeks. I can't believe. Where is the time gone? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So that's the song. If you've got a drink with you, make sure you have that. I'll give you a little bit of time to drink something before we move on to the next song. And men, this is for you. This is the seductive song. Yes, seductive. All right, because you're saying after tonight. Woo! After tonight. So I really want you to put your Barry White tones in there. All right, so here we go with it. After tonight, I'm going to play it all the way through. I know, right? Unbelievable. 14 weeks. So let's go from the top. Yeah, that's right. The mighty Matumbi. I'm your key to set you free. You can come to me anytime for cover. Don't play shy. Let me try. It's you I really want and not another. Oh, baby, don't you find, oh, you get your little self uptight, you know. Baby, after tonight, baby, after tonight, baby, after tonight, baby, after tonight, you're alive, but they could die. Won't you swing to me a little bit closer? I can read what you mean. It's you, oh baby, you I'm looking after. That's right, John. Breathe.
after tonight, maybe after tonight, maybe after tonight, maybe after tonight. Again. Don't you find, baby, don't you find, oh, you keep your little self uptight, you know. Maybe after tonight, maybe after tonight. Thank you, Sandra. Maybe after tonight, maybe after tonight. Okay, so the great thing about this, soprano and altos, you're doing a lot of hoo-hoos, okay? Do up, do up, do up, do up. All right, so in the verses, they are the same. So once you learn one, all you're doing is copying it again, duplicating those sounds again in verse 2. And it's the same with the pre-chorus, all right? So you do the first pre-chorus, the ahs and the who's. It's the same in the second pre-chorus. There are 4 sections really that we're going to focus on today. We're going to focus on the verse, pre-chorus, the instrumental break, okay, the oohs there, and then the bridge. All right. So let's start with. I'm going to start with soprano on this one. Yes, do up reggae. Yeah, I like the sound of that. So I'm going to, let's go from the top. Let's bring down the no, it's not alto singing, it's tenor singing. So your intro, the oohs at the very top of the song go like this. This is soprano. All right, soprano. So you are so that's how it goes in the top. So let's try that one more time. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And now listen to yourself here. You can come to me anytime for comfort. So first, just repeating. Changes here, the fourth one. Stay on that note. So you're doing in the first verse, hoo, hoo. It is 3 blind mice. Hoo. Then the last one is hoo. It's only 2 notes. Hoo. Okay, so let's do that with me. 1, 2. Hoo. And then the last one. Hoo. All right. So sopranos, I just want to go through the top to the end of that first verse. Here we go. Another 2 times. Here we go again. That's it. And again. Changes here. Okay. All right. I hope that's okay for you, soprano. I'm going to move on to the altos from the top. I'm your key. Again, repeat that another 2 times. Here's the change. Okay, so one more time for you altos. And sorry. I'm just going to leave it there because you know you repeat that another 2 times. So I'm going to look at the last one. How's that for you altos? Ooh, ooh, that's the last notes. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. So what I'm now going to do, altos, is I'm going to move on to the lead. All right. So it's all about you, tenors. So here it goes. I'll play it through and then I'll sing it through. 2, 3. I'm your key to set you free. You can come to me anytime for cover. Don't play shy. Let me try. It's you I really want and not another. So really your melodies on the first 2 lines are the same for the last 2 lines, are more or less very similar. So I'm your key. So let's do that together. 1, 2, 3. I'm your key to set you free. You can come to me anytime for cover. Don't play shy. Let me try. It's you I really want and not another. Okay, so I'm singing it in a very measured way as opposed to if you were just singing it by yourself as a lead. I'm singing it as if I was part of an ongoing, as part of an ensemble. All right. Otherwise, I could just sing it any old how. So remember, guys in particular, men, please follow me the same pitch that I'm doing. I hope that was okay for you. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rushing through. I feel I'm rushing through a little bit on this one because I'm aware of the time. So let's go to the pre-chorus. And let me stick with you, tenors, on this. So you've just come out of the first verse. Baby, don't you fight on. You get your little self uptight, you know. I'm going to go into the chorus. 2, 3, 4. Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight. All right, so let me play that one more time for you.
Baby, don't you fight on. You get your little self uptight, you know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight.
Good.
Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight.
Okay, so when you get into the pre-chorus tenors, this is where the emotion comes out. Okay, baby, don't you find you take a breath after that. Baby, don't you find you get your little self uptight, you know. I'm just sorry. When I you know when you really love a song and then you look at the lyrics. Now, I love Mr. Dennis Bovell. I've had the opportunity to meet him on a few occasions. But I got to be honest, as a woman, when I read that line, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that line. If a dude was to say that to me, don't you get your little self uptight, you know? I don't know if that's how it was meant to be. I don't know. All right, so I was just putting it out there. And then in the chorus tenors, the second and fourth time you sing it, I would really like you to put an arc, a bend on the last notes. So it'd be, baby, after tonight. So you're going to bring that into it. I don't know that that's in the original, but I would really like that texture. All right, that's enough of me going on. So soprano. Yeah, Adelaide, it's not just me, right? Okay, all right. No. So as we come out of V1, okay, into soprano, as we come out of V1 into the pre-chorus, this is how it sounds. So that's the end of V1, and then my fault, sorry.
After tonight, after tonight, after tonight, after tonight.
So let me replay that again. Do you know what? You find that when you go back and you listen, you really break down some lyrics. You're like, oh, is that what I was rocking to? But I don't know. I'm still playing the tune. Yes, Mark, you're right. Here we go.
After tonight, after tonight, after tonight, after tonight.
Yeah. All right. So let me just, there's a lot of people that are agreeing. All right. So as we go into pre-chorus, soprano, so it's 2, 3, 4. And then after tonight, after tonight, after tonight, after tonight. Do you know what, Patricia? You're absolutely right. There is a larger debate to be had about all of this, but I think it's also about context and so on and so forth. So I don't want to get into a big debate here, but there is definitely space for one. Okay, so soprano, I hope that was okay for you. Here we go. Altos. Thank you, Mary.
After tonight, after tonight, after tonight, after tonight.
Okay, so we're gonna look at that again, altos. So it's coming out of V1, 2, 3, 4. And
after tonight, after tonight, after tonight,
3, 4.
after tonight.
Okay, so I hope that's okay for you, altos. We're going to move on to the next section, and which is the instrumental part, actually. Let me get in there. Here we go. All right, sorry. Let me play the tenor part first so you can see how it works together. We're coming out of the last chorus. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong part.
Baby, don't you?
Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong part. That's my fault. Sorry, guys.
You're alive.
You know what? You know when you're trying to find the parts and all of a sudden you cannot find it. All right, here we go.
But they could die. Won't you swing to me a little bit closer?
That's not the part.
Here
we go.
Baby, after tonight.
Sopranos, here's your part.
After tonight.
Into the break. For 1, 2. So you're going to repeat that again, sopranos. 1, 2. Okay, so that section is for you, sopranos. La, I'm going to do it as a la to get clarity on the notes for you. La, la. La, la, la. You do it again. La, la. 1, 2. La, la. So let's do that together.
After tonight.
So coming out of the previous chorus.
After tonight.
Ooh. Now do that again. Doing good, sopranos. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then, yeah, let me just leave it at that. All right. So we've got California in the house. I think that's right. Halifax, is that right? In California. Yeah, that's Karen. Thank you for joining us. Can you believe technology just allows you to connect with people instantaneously from all over the shop? Nigeria, we've got New York, we've got California. I just think it's, and we've got Deptford. So here we go. Coming out of the chorus. Outside, this is you. 3, 4, 1, 2. Sopranos join in. Alto repeat. I'm singing the soprano part. during this section, tenors, you're not singing, you're just chilling. Yeah, you're letting us do all the work. All right, and then the last part is the bridge. So this is where I want the tenors to come back in. All right, so here we go. Oh, is it? Oh, shame. Karen, we got Canada. It's even better than California. Sorry, Nova Scotia, Canada. Oh, my days. Oh, my goodness. Listen, Mark, I'm a Deptford lass. So, yeah, I'm entitled to Mark. It's my ends. All right. So, gosh, Canada. All right, here we go. Tenors, this is you in the bridge. Don't you fight.
Baby, don't you fight on. You get your little self uptight, you know.
And then it goes into the last chorus. So you're singing. Let me just hold on a minute. Was that Brazil? Sorry. I think Brazil is in the house, people. Brazil. Whoop whoop. Lewisham. Yes. Was born in the hospital there. Wow. Vanya, thank you, all the way from Brazil. All right. So tenors. Baby, don't you find, oh, you get your little self uptight, you know, which we've already done. All right. So now what I want to do is, before, in the pre-chorus 1 and pre-chorus 2, we sang that section that I've put down as the bridge. We started with an ah, didn't we? Ah. But here, altos and sopranos, this is 2, you're actually going to come out of the instrumental break into that same section singing Don't You Fight. All right, so it's slightly different than what you've done before. So sopranos, let me start with you in that same section. So here we go. So here we go.
Don't you fight, don't you fight.
Sorry, I just want to give Brixton a shout out because, yeah, I think Gwen wanted me to. She's like, Brixton, give us some love, Brixton. Can somebody do a translation of what Vanya said for me? That'd be great. All right, so here we go. Again, soprano coming out of the instrumental break. 2, 3, 4.
Don't you fight,
Come on, sopranos.
don't you fight. After tonight.
And so we've done that before. So sopranos, don't you fight, don't you fight. Ooh, after tonight. Yeah? All right. Wonderful. I'm assuming, sopranos, that you're with me, that everything's hunky-dory, because I'm going to move on to the altos. So here we go, altos, same place. Join in, sopranos. Baby, don't you fight. Here we go.
Don't you fight, don't you fight, oh, don't you fight.
Thank you, guys.
After tonight,
And same as before.
after tonight.
Okay, so I'm going to do that again for you, altos. Coming out of the chorus. Sorry, out of the break.
Don't you fight, don't you fight, oh, don't you fight. Self uptight, you know.
So the bit I want for you to just be aware of are the notes on that second bolded don't you fight, the second time you do it. All right, so the first time you sing it is don't you want to, don't you fight, and then don't you fight. That's the line I want you to be aware of. So let's do that again. And don't you fight. And don't you fight. Next bit. Ooh. And then your chorus is after tonight, as it has been before. All right. Okay. That's it. Guys, that's it. All right. So what I want you to tell me is there anything that you want me to go over? If not, we're going to go from the top all the way down. So is there anything that you want me to go over again? Fola, can you just play this section for me or that section for me? If not, then give me a thumbs up. Let me know that everything's hunky-dory. I'm here to assist in any way that I can. If not, your silence is going to tell me that you're A-okay. I'm going to assume that everything is good. All right. Yeah, everything is good. Everyone's giving me thumbs up and lovey hearts and all of that wonderful stuff. Okay. So let's do it. Yes, Adelaide, everything is in there. Everything you need is in the link, if that's what you're talking about. All right. Yes. Me stop chat, Mark. Me just run the track. Here we go. Woo! Here we go. And that's just altos, sopranos. Here we go.
You can come to me anytime for comfort. Don't play shy. Let me try.
Come on, tenors, put some seduction in it.
It's you I really want, and not. Oh, baby, don't you find you get yourself uptight, you know.
2, 3, 4.
Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight. You're alive. The baby died. Won't you swing to me a little bit closer? I can read what you need. It's you, oh baby, you I'm looking after.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, baby, don't you fight, you gotta let yourself uptight.
Here we go. 2, 3, 4.
Baby, after tonight.
Come on now.
Baby, after tonight.
Remember chorus and tenors the bend.
After tonight.
Here it's coming.
Baby, after tonight.
Here we go, sopranos and altos. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And again. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, get ready, harmonies, don't you fight.
Don't you fight, baby, don't you fight, don't you fight, get yourself uptight, you know.
Last chorus, here we go.
Baby, after tonight.
3, 4.
Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight. Baby, after tonight.
Yes! Well done! High five, high five, high five, high five. Yes! Excellent, excellent. I'm giving YouTubers Facebookers and giving you all a high five. Well done to all of you. All right, so that's it. So we've done the 2 songs. Guys, what I would really like to say to you again is that I usually upload, this week I did it late, but I usually upload the songs by Wednesday evening. So you have Thursday and Friday, you have Saturday morning. I know everybody's busy and they got schedules and stuff, but it's always helpful to the process if you can take a little time out, even if it's 10 minutes. And you can break up that 10 minutes in a day. You can do minutes in the morning or on your way to work if you're driving in your car, or, you know, you got it on your head or something, just so you can hear what we're going to be doing on Saturday, so you're better prepared. That's really important. And if you don't have the ability to do a little rehearsal beforehand, just make sure you're prepared with the lyrics, your resources, before we get online. All right. So anything else? No, Liv, there's no shame in never having heard this song before. It's great. We're always learning new stuff. Eh? All right. So any questions, anyone? Any questions? Okay, I'm going to do some shameless plugging. Shameless plugging is we're accepting new members. That's Reggae Choir. Accepting new members. If you want to be a part of it, it's similar to this, but there's more. It's more intense. There's more. That's all I'm going to tell you. There's more. So if you want more for the next few weeks, for the next half term, join us, reggaechoir.com. Reggaechoir.com. You can, you know, give your little shekels there and you can join us. And we run sessions every Monday and Wednesday. You can come to one or you can come to both. They're from 7 until 8:30. And then from 8:30 through to 9 o'clock, we do a little skanking session. Yeah, we do a little dancing session. So if you want to stick around for that, although that's not compulsory, but if you want to stick around, you can. And we're doing other songs than what we're sharing here. We're also going to be doing a music video as well. So I'm not going to tell you any more than that. But if you want to know more, please contact me every Monday, every Wednesday, and there's lots of benefits to that. I won't bore you with the details, but you can find all of that information on reggaechoir.com. It is online. We are virtual online. So you can be anywhere in the world just as much as you are right now. We've got Canada in the house. We've got Nigeria in the house. We've got Brazil in the house. You can join us from wherever you are. We run it on Zoom platform. Okay, doesn't matter if you're an amateur. This is specifically for everyone of varying abilities. It doesn't matter. You can come without your skills and experience. It is about the fun. It's about the learning. It's about the camaraderie. It's about the connection. It's about the cultural heritage, you know, of this. And yeah, it's all of that fun stuff. All right. Okay, so that plugging out the way. Oh, also we sell merchandise. Yeah. You can buy this. So again, you can find that on the Facebook page. You can find that on the website, reggaechoir.com. Yes, I'm plugging it. Did I tell you it was reggaechoir.com? Let me say it just one more time. It's reggaechoir.com. Actually, I'm going to say it a second time. reggaechoir.com. All this information can be found there. And we don't just do T-shirts. We do hoodies, bags, you know, cups even. So yes. Join us. Want to make this into a movement. All right, so now that we're done, people, this, as you know, is one of my favorite parts. We're going to do a little skanking because we've gone over time in terms of the learning part. So I'm just going to play some music. And what I'm not going to do, sorry, yes, war is coming. Don't worry, Mark. War is coming. Don't worry about that. I'm working flat out. Trust me. I am. Let me just get this open for you. All right. So I'm going to play this tune.
Oh, what a night. What a night. What a night. Oh gosh, what a night. feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, cause your perfume isn't cloud, and only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. You feel like velvet rubbing over my skin, and when your hair dances on the tree, wish we were alone, baby, just the two of us. Woo! Yes, every move you make gives me a rush. Oh, oh. Wine some more, show me that love unconditionally. Make believe we're alone.
Hold on. I gotta pull up because Dawn wants me to do that one again. Here we go.
Oh, what a night! What a night! What a night! Oh gosh, what a night! I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, cause your perfume isn't cloud, and only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. You feel like velvet rubbing over my skin, and when your hair dances on the tree,
Come on now.
wish we were
Enjoy
alone,
yourself.
baby, just the two of us. Yes, every move you make gives me a rush. Oh, oh. Wine some more, show me that love unconditionally. Make believe we're alone, just you and me. Take the profits, leave them behind. Don't let it show.
What is it?
Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go.
Next tune.
If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If I were a miller and the mill should drive me, would you be so lover man? You're so true shine. Oh, sweet baby. If a tinker were on trade, would you still find me? Absolutely, yes, I would. Come give me your tomorrow. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady,
Yes,
would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Oh, baby. Natural beauty, you know. Yeah, no, I never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try, yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. When I treat you like a man is supposed.
Yes, I hope you're enjoying yourself.
You'll never have to cry. No, I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone.
Come on now.
And she's royal, yeah, so royal, and I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No.
I'm gonna keep changing it.
The way she moves.
Keep changing it.
treat you like I did, girl. I thought you'd take me back, but I was just a little bit late. I was born winner.
Next tune.
Love and hate can never be friends. Oh no, oh no. Here I come with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of my life. Here be no one, no wish to be with no evil man. For there comes a day when you'll be free, like the Father said. Leave a blue children. Oh yeah, leave a foster children. Yeah. My head is anointed and my cup runneth over. Yeah. Show me goodness and mercy.
One more after this, people. One more.
If I have the word, I'd give it to you, girl. If I have the word,
I don't know what you mean, Fiona.
I'd give
I don't know if
it
you're talking to me.
You're like an angel to me. You always keep your sympathy. Yeah. When I'm exhausted, feeling low, I always know just where to go. You touch my hand, you've always understand the little things that hurt inside.
I won't be playing that this week.
Father, I thank
Send me your tunes, because I haven't prepared for that. Your tunes this week. So I'll have to do that for next week. Alright, last tune, here we go. This is our last tune, people.
We wanna go and rally, Bagaya. We wanna go and rally, Bagaya. We wanna lick some Kali, Bagaya. We wanna lick some Kali, Bagaya. Bagaya. Bagaya.
Yes.
Bagaya. Really like honey, my sweet little honey, everything's honey, better than money. We better hurry.
So, I'm bringing it down, people. We're done today, I'm afraid. It wants to fight with me, but I'm saying, no, we've got to stop. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did go way over time, and I know you guys have got things to do. So I hope you had a wonderful time.
and we'll keep it going. And again, guys, if you've got any song suggestions, my bad, because I every week I usually ask for your song suggestions. I completely forgot to do that this time round. Send them to me via the Facebook page, or if you do have my details, info@reggaechoir.com, feel free to send it to me there. In the meantime, have a wonderful week. As always, please be safe, be safe, be safe, be healthy, and see you next week. All right then, wonderful people. Take care. Take care. Adios. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Sayonara. Thank you very much, Dawn. I hope you guys enjoy. You got to tell people. Tell people. Tell people. Help me get this out there as much as possible. I'm calling for your help, people. All right then. Take it easy. Bye.